Yes, everything works. Good afternoon, all of you. I'm a bit early, but I thought better early than too late, or that something doesn't work. Hi, Judith. How are you doing? I'm going to shift this a bit so I can see it. So we're going to wait until it is, I wanted to say 1:30, but I have to say 5 because it's 5 in India, 5 p.m. But we do have a time difference. We are 3.5 hours earlier than you are. So when you guys are all busy, I'm still sleepy. Oh, I forgot to put the sound off on my laptop. Let's just see if I can fix this from here, because otherwise I hear myself and it has a delay, so that's not okay to hear. Why doesn't this work? Maybe when I do this. Yes. No, it won't. Ah, why not? Well, it isn't too loud, so I let myself talk in the background. Hi, Bafani. Hello, how are you doing? We have a sunny day today, so that's a happy day. When I woke up this morning, it was a bit cold, but I woke up a bit early because my husband forgot to turn off his alarm, so that went. What time was it? I think it was 5:30. So that is a bit early. We still have 1 minute until it is time. We've got 12 people here. And we're gonna do a vintage canvas today. I think I have everything ready. And what I forgot is just behind me. I have all these little trolleys with my crafting things in there, and I got my own Expressions craft trolley with all their products in it, so if I need something I grab it and I have it. I just remembered something. Oh, it's not okay. I just remembered my stencil is still in my bucket and I need it. I always have this bucket next to me with water and soap. So if I use a stencil, I throw it in. And then they're much easier to clean. So. Hi Ashana. Hi Rajani, Alicia. I really hope I'm pronouncing your names right, because most of them are not familiar names to me. So, let's get started. We put this gentleman aside. And we've got a blank canvas, which we're going to make black first. With the immix Art Essentials Heavy Black Gesso. And I love that black gesso, because it covers. You just need one layer and it's black. And that saves time. And I'm a bit... Why paint something twice when you can do it in one take? So we're going to do the sides first. So, like this. It's a bit boring, this part, but hey, I'm sorry. I could have done it before, but when I tell you it covers with only one layer and you don't see it, you just have to believe me on my word. So I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to cover this in one at once. And I know there are more brands that cover in just one layer, but most of the time they are pretty thick. And so you have a hard time applying it. And this one is just nice and smooth. See? It's hardly any effort. Almost there. Hi Alicia. And another thing, it dries pretty fast, so you don't have to wait too long to get your next layer on. And that's pretty cool as well, I think. So, it's black. Oh, I give up. I'm trying to keep my hands a bit clean, but I'm just always dirty hands kind of girl. If you have these videos and you see all those girls with the pretty long nails with all colors of the rainbow, and I'm always covered in gesso and paint. I can't help it. It's just who I am. It's a bit dirty, this one, but it doesn't make as much noise as my other heat gun, so I thought I'd take this one out. See? It's almost dry now. So this really saves you time. Well, the sides aren't, but I do not have to work on them, so I let them air dry. Just this teeny tiny spot. Yes. Dry. Now I am going to use the ground texture paste mud brown on this canvas. On this one I used the glass bead gel. You can see that little shimmering. But when it was completely dry, it didn't take much of the color. It took more of the background color, the black, and you see that the black is a bit muddy because of all the sprays. So I want to keep my background black, so I'm going to use the texture paste instead of the glass bead gel. Well, hello Tina. So the United States is in the house. Alrighty, what I want to do is, you don't have to be too precise about this. wide into small at the end. Oops. Come on, you. Don't do that to me. Just makes that funny noise when you apply this. Bit scratchy. So, and at the bottom we're going to do it the other way around. See, don't make a study of this, just apply it randomly, that's okay. Alrighty, so I have my bucket with water here. Oh, I want a little pointy thing, I'm sorry. Just go back in. Yes, a little pointy thing. So, my stencil's in my soapy water again. Hi Karin. Dear sis, welcome. Karin is Crearet. She's also here in the stream and well, Karin is my partner in crime, my art sister. No, I don't have to dry that. Why am I doing that? I'm gonna apply my lace. Yes, that's a great idea. So, and I'm gonna apply the lace with the Arch Gel Medium, the matte one today. And this lace, well, it isn't really lace. I cut these pieces out of a trimming of an old curtain. Our elderly people in the Netherlands are getting more modern every day, but when I was young, just about every grandma had curtains with this kind of trimmings at the bottom. So the top was, how do you call that? Well, in Dutch the name is voile. It's that yeah, the thin shine through curtain fabric. Well, I don't know what it's called in English. So, this one's dirty. Oh. So, that's that. Yes, they do, Tina. They do make lovely textures, and I've got so many of them. I got about 6 different kinds, and well, all pretty long pieces. But some of you know I do work in a nursing home, so when people don't need their curtains anymore, I get them. I just have to get my stuff out here. That is for later, that too. And what I need is at the bottom of my tray. Of course it is. Wow, 112 people watching. Oh, I'm getting nervous, people. I have to this one, so this, I have a bit of another frame because I only had one of the round ones, so, but that's okay. I'm gonna glue this on. I wanted to say, oh here, I put my glue away, and I need that the whole time, so don't do that, Anja. I have this, and I wanted to put some lace at the back of my frame. Let's just hope this is big enough. No, it isn't. Well, then we're gonna take another lace. So, looky dokey. This one is too wide. I have a bit smaller or not. This is just as wide. Maybe this one. That was not supposed to happen. I thought I had everything organized. And this one's too small, I think. No, that will do. I'm gluing that with the art medium as well. I could take the sculpture tags, but since I need this for other things, I just might use it for this as well. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I think I was off camera. So, I think that's okay. Just a bit more of the art medium. Yes. I always have to remember to stay on camera. Because if you work with scissors, it's easy to get off. So, just clean my fingers because everything is sticky. Let's put some clips on it. So this can dry, and then we can put it on and put it off, so we can see what we have to add to the project. So, all right. So, this will go here. And a bit to this side. And then this one will go here. And this one will go here. Yes. So let's just clean up a bit of that glue. No, let's clean everything because it will dry up clear. So that's no problem at all. Well, hi there. Yeah, I got some lace. I know people that have got more, but I've got some of those rolls and I've got the curtains. And the plastic ones, but I don't like them too much. The plastic ones. I used to use them a lot, but then that was because I didn't have any other ones. So let's take the frame again. Yes. And the flowers. To be honest with you, I cheated a bit on the other one. There are half flowers, but that was just because I only had 6. So I had to be a bit creative in my flower use. So I think it's a bit of a sin because they are so gorgeous, those flowers, but I did cut them. I'm sorry about that. But if you're quick enough, you can do it. No. It needs to go more to this side. Yes. Oh my god, everything is blinging over here. Okay. Here. And here. So you have to go a bit to the side, my friend. And this one has to go a bit more here. Yes, I like that. So, don't move, whatever you do, Anja, don't move the flowers. Just glue them. Oh my god, everything is plinging here. Phones, I don't know. I forgot to turn the sounds off. Okay. Yes. That's okay. So, it goes off again. And I will glue the seesaw, but first I'm gonna add a piece of cardboard. Yes, that's okay. Because I want my frame to be raised. And to raise something, you just cut up old boxes. So next, the sisal. You might have noticed that I didn't gesso the lace, I didn't gesso the flowers, I didn't gesso the chipboard. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna gesso this frame, but the rest will stay like it is. Because what I like is the different effect you get from the sprays on the different materials, and if you gesso them, they will all have the same effect. I like to use this stuff, but when you use it. Just gonna cut some off because I think it's a bit much. Well, thank you so much. So that's enough of the messy seesaw stuff. And then I also used a piece of cheesecloth, which I'm almost out of. So I will have to do some serious cheesecloth shopping. If I can find it somewhere. Just gonna take this apart a bit. And my fingers are sticky from the gel medium, because it's really good glue to use. And no one can say it isn't sticky, because it is sticky. It's very sticky. This is too big. No. This goes on later, Anja. I almost thought I lost my chipboards. Don't you just love these? Well, they got tangled in the sisal, so I will glue them like this. I just love these. I think these are so cool. But I really don't know what these flowers are called like. So, Bafani, if you're here, please help me out. How do we call these cute flowers, these chippies? So I can remember for the next time. Oh, sticky fingers. I really have to get some of that glue off, because everything is sticking to my fingers. Well, yes, the chipboards, I told you this last time, but, well, you might have noticed I have these pretty big hands, and I always manage to break something when I use chipboards, and I have to get them out. And this one's, well, no, I can't. So it's really nice material. It doesn't break as fast as other ones, and that's good when you're me. Okie dokie. That's finished as well. Now I'm going to take another piece of cardboard. Thank you, suppliers, for sending me stuff in boxes. So let's get these clips off because this is dry. Yippee. Well, it's a bit different than the other one, but then hey, it's not easy to make the same thing twice. Well, the same mistake, that's not easy to make twice. Oh. So, and now we're gonna do some embellishment. Painting. So, I'm gonna put this somewhere on my desk. Here, I got some room. And then I have a few of these metal pieces and I really don't know which one I'm gonna use, so I'm gonna gesso them all. And then I'm gonna make some decisions just along the way. I want 2 of these. Oh, this one. Isn't this cool? I glued this together just before we started. It's just a pocket watch and I glued some cogs in there. And my photos. I picked 2. Then we will have to decide which one I'm going to use later on. I need my white gesso. And I just figured out I was going to use my sponge dabber. And that is over here. Yep. Because, you know, I am gonna paint them with metallic, so it doesn't have to have a ton of gesso on it. But it's just easier to paint when it's not metallic anymore. Oh, why did I do that? That's the wrong side. Please pay attention, Anja. I had a bit of a look in my box metallic things because, you know, sometimes you buy those things and you stock them and you never use them. So I'm trying to use the things I have for ages and I'm just stocking them. I got a lot of leaves and I think the amount is the same as on the other canvas. So let's do the swirly bits. This is kind of boring, I'm sorry. Can't help it. Has to be done. Maybe I do it in advance next time, so you don't have to watch this. This is one too many. So you see what I mean? I'm covered in gesso. So fancy nails is not for me. I cannot have long nails because of work, so why bother? I thought these scissors could be fun as well. And a pen point. Alrighty. I think this is just about enough. Oh my god, it looks like I'm drunk. I'm putting the art gel medium lid on the gesso jar. Why? Anja. So, got that problem solved. Clear gesso for my frame, like I told you. I just love to use clear gesso, don't you? Especially when you're doing sprays. Because with white gessos, some of the color sinks in the chalk that's in the gesso, and when you use clear, your colors are more bright. Yeah, let's leave that to dry because we only use that at the end. I'm gonna give those metal pieces a quick dry. Well, I will close that later. This won't take long, because I put on a pretty thin layer, I think. I hope. I wish. You never know. I think they're dry. I'm not gonna touch them because they will be hot. With paper is awesome. With paper is awesome. What do you mean by that, Karin? With paper is awesome. I really don't know what she means, but hey. Alright, here's our frame. We'll go here. Can I alter this a bit? Oh, no. I want it to go down just a little bit. Yes, Oh my god. Thank you so much for working with me, dear chipboard. So, that's it. Oh, I had this, yeah, I still have this. But I will paint that with metallic paint as well, I think. I've got you and me for this one. Because I wanted to use one of these photos. Maybe we can pick one. Shall we go for this lovely couple? Or this is number 1. Or are we gonna do the kiddies? That's number 2. Clear gesso is something else than with paper. So tell me, which photo are we gonna use? And in the meantime, I'm gonna put this aside and we will paint these things. And I just thought I should take another paint. Why? Well, just because I can. This one. Yes. I'm gonna start with the ancient gold metallic paint. Hi Maria! We've got a pretty international company. We've got the Netherlands. I've seen Tina Miller, she's from the United States. We've got Maria here from, correct me if I'm wrong, was it Denmark or was it Norway, Maria? Help me out. Please tell me it's not Sweden, because then I look like a fool. So... I'm not putting on a very thick layer, just a touch. And then we're gonna add some more colors later. Denmark. Thank you very much. So I wasn't, one of the options was right. So I'm not crazy after all. Almost there. And then we're gonna put this baby together. I know these parts are really pretty boring. Alrighty. Let's make some room over here for my embellishments. Yes. Put the canvas back. I'm gonna put this one over here. And then I'm gonna put the other one It is a bit different than the other one, but then again we have another frame, because on this one this is round, so it takes more space horizontal, and this is more, well, you know what I mean. And if you know what I mean, that's okay. Now we've got that covered. So that's why I'm adding a few more things over here. Leaves. I'm gonna put the leaves under my flowers. Like this. Is anyone gonna tell me which photo I'm gonna use? Number 1 or number 2? Because I cannot see any answers to the question, and then I have to pick myself. And I always pick the wrong one. I always pick the one you don't like. That's one of my talents. Or should I show them to you one more time? The pictures. Well, let's do that. So, one more time. Are we going to do picture number 1 with this lovely couple? Or are we going to do picture number 2 with the cute little kitties? So type 1 for the couple, type 2 for the kitties. It says you and me, so maybe the couple is the right choice. But I'm gonna leave it up to you, and I am gonna listen. Yes, of course you can watch it later. It will stay on the page, so you can come over and look at it anytime you like. Come, 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 come. Okay. Just doing a few extra thingies today. Just because I feel like it. I don't think I'm going to use the watch, because the watch does not do the trick for me. We'll use the key. We're going to do the watch on another project next time. You're not going to see much of that, but I'm going to put it in anyway. Alright. This is... Oh my god. Let's be careful with this. These are just too heavy. Everything's coming down when I use them. Let's look at the picture. Now I can see what you said about the picture. I was so in my embellishments. So I have to go back a bit. I know Maria said 1. Crea said 2. Cavita said 2. So we're gonna have the kids. Ah, I wanted number 1. Now these are really too big. Or maybe like this. No, we're not gonna do them. Out, 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 out. So, spraying time. Let's make some room. I have these 3 sprinkle mists by Immix, and I've got the burnt orange, I got the citrus yellow, and I got the chestnut. And we're going to start with the darkest color. And I'm going to try to avoid all the black spots, because I don't want more of that muddy green color I got last week. It didn't show on the picture, but I can see it, and it annoys me. So, don't you just adore this color? It's such a pretty color, the chestnut. I love it. Such a beautiful, rich, deep color, you know? Thank you, Parviti. I'm sure I'm saying this all wrong, because, you know, I'm from a country where people are called Kees and Jan and Karin and Anja. We don't have that kind of pretty names you have. So, yeah, we pronounce them wrong. I can't help that. Your names all sound so soft, and we have got this hard, aggressive kind of names, you know. Hi, I'm Kees. Alrighty, this is the burnt orange, which is a real pretty color as well. Let's clean my black space. I think the orange was the one that made everything green. And this will be a little darker, just because I want it to. And we're gonna dry a bit. And what else are we gonna do when it's dry? We're gonna dry brush a bit. Well, we're gonna add some yellow as well. And then we're gonna do the dry brushing. And then we're gonna put on the picture. And then we're done for today. Close enough. Okay, well, that works for me. And if it's okay with you, well, then we're both happy. And don't we just love happy people? You know? But some people really have a problem with their names pronounced wrong. My oldest son, he's 16 now. His name is Stephen. But that's an English name, and we do have that name in Dutch, and then it is Steven. Well, don't you try to call him Steven, because he always says, and he started with that from the moment he could speak, my name is Stephen, not Steven. I've been a bit too enthusiastic with spraying because it's taking me forever to dry this. Hi Sonika! Good afternoon and welcome! I was just thinking, you know, we're in the middle of spring in the Netherlands here, and these are really more colors you use in the fall. Well, let's add some shiny sunshine yellow then. Why not? Did it. Drying again. I didn't take too much this time, so it shouldn't take forever. This is so pretty, this frame. It's so delicate. Don't you just love it? I do. There's a little drop here. Okay. Let's do a bit of dry brushing. Forgot a cloth to dry my brush, so I'm gonna take my shirt, and that's no problem because I have special painting shirts. And why do I need special painting shirts? Well, just because not only my hands are always covered in gesso and all kinds of things, but everything is covered in gesso and paint when I'm crafting. So I am using a makeup brush for this because it's nice and white and soft, and oops, that glue is not dry yet, or I sprayed a bit too much. See, I can just gently touch everything, not use too much. Because I don't want to use too much. Okay. I do want a bit more color on this, because these are gonna go up here. Like this. Yeah, I forgot a little, see? Do I have another one? Yes, I have another one. And this. I just don't know which picture yet, but we're getting there. We're almost done. So if you just about had enough of me, hang in there just 10 more minutes and I will be out of your hair. Well, you don't have to, of course. You can always leave. So that's that. Let's clean my brush and my wallpaper. This is wallpaper. I have the same wallpaper in my craft room. What used to be my son's room, but when my daughter moved out, I moved my son to the other side and stole his room. This is a shimmer metallic paint and the color is Daisy Heart. It's a real nice light. I'm just gonna highlight a bit. And it's real shimmery, this one. And I'm just gonna accent the chippies. Nothing else. Only the chipboards. Well, that's a bit too yellow. So I'm gonna tap some off like this, and I got sizzle everywhere. You see, it shimmers. Funny? I'm not funny. I'm a bit crazy at times, but funny, no. So we have this photo issue. You said the kids, but this says you and me, so forgive me, I'm gonna go for number one. Just had a change of heart. Let's do a bit of inking the sides. And then again, I'm not a real kiddie kind of person. I'm sorry. Some people, when they see real small kids, they're like, ooh and ah, and well, I don't have that. I had some double-sided foam tape here, and I still have it. Yay! First, we're gonna have to see what we're gonna do about them. I'm gonna cut this in half. Yes. And then almost done. 5 more minutes. That took just a bit more than an hour. Because I think an hour is enough for a Facebook Live, for any live stream. And I did have some practice lately with finishing in an hour, but it didn't work today. So, maybe like this. That should be fun. So, putting some tape on my picture. And I'm off camera again. I'm sorry. How many times have I told you I'm sorry? Maybe too many times. And I can't sing. And I'm not gonna say sorry for that. I'm gonna do it off camera because it works better. I'm sorry. Oh, I said it again. Why? Why do I do that? Thank you, Vidi. Thank you very much. I think I like this one a teeny tiny bit better than the other one. But not much. So, here's my couple. Let's put on the you and me. And we're not finished. It comes off. I need more glue. And that's because part of it is on that texture paste. So maybe I put it here. So it stays on better. Yes. Okay. That's it. So we had this one. I made this last week. And this is today's version. And I think I like this one better. But hey, that's just my opinion. We're done for today. I would like to thank you very much for your time and joining me and hearing me talk my usual nonsense. I'm sorry about that. My father told me once, if you could make money just selling nonsense, you would be a millionaire by now. So I think he's right. Okay. We're gonna close off for today. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you next time. I'm gonna clean up this space and go to work tomorrow again. So, bye bye for now. I'm just gonna give you a close-up at the end. So you can see all those. Never mind the glue parts because they're gonna dry clear. Okay, bye bye.